Yo!
Hey!
Lifestyle investing.
Lifestyle investing. Thank you for having me.
Well, we invest based off our lifestyle to build that future lifestyle. We are here, Ludomir, Vernie Mike, eating some peanuts, eating some jerky, drinking some water, having a good time, talking about investing.
Here to help you. That's what we're here
Get
for.
rich right now.
None of that.
No, just 1-800-MONEY.
That's his number.
Yeah, exactly. Money Mike in the house.
Okay, this is serious, right? We're serious, man. We're serious people now. No, we're not. Hey, guys, so we're going to talk about one key element that's I truly believe it's one of my principles in investing overall. I believe it's one of my principles in investing overall, and that is when you invest, you got to take the emotion out, right?
Yeah, okay.
And I kind of want to clarify an emotion as well, because most people think emotion is like crying and like sad or like angry and stuff like that. Another emotion is ego, right?
Yeah.
Right? Your ego is too big. We're like, I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose. Yeah, the pride, things like that. So there's a lot of emotions that can truly ruin.
Yeah, cost you so much money because you're trying to prove a point.
Exactly.
That's the worst way to go about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
So Ludomir is an expert on emotion with humans.
That's right.
Yeah.
I try to be, at least through my experience.
Yeah. So Ludomir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
so, well, what are your thoughts on keeping out the emotions for investors?
Keeping out the emotions.
Give us
why
some tips. Talk about it. The problems, the dangers, how to avoid it.
I mean, so there's a lot of people tend to follow trends. That's just a natural thing for people. I mean, that's how we evolved over time. So people follow trends. And what I mean by that is if there's any sort of massive adjustment in the market, like there was in 2008, I mean, everybody starts pulling their money. I mean, every single person, because it's a trend that they're following. So what to do in situations like that? How can we prevent? How can we set you up in the right mindset to get you out early in situations like that, or keep you in? Really? So that's some of the things I like to think about, because like I was saying before, I lost $30,000 on emotions. So you have to be prepared. If you're looking to invest, you have to be prepared emotionally. Like I was saying, as a number one step of success, to position yourself and make sure that you're profiting off whatever investment you're in. Right?
Yeah, and so like double down on what he said. 08, there was a big crash, right? Mm-hmm. So the people that sold, right, they were scared, they were worried, they were just disastrous, right?
Lost a lot of money.
If they would have held until now, they'd be up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. Real estate investing.
Stocks, it doesn't matter what really the investment was. I mean, granted, if the company went out of business, right? I mean, that's one thing. But overall, you would have made more money. So back to his point, where if you would have just kept those emotions away and kept that being afraid away, then you would have been fine.
And I think all fear is based on ignorance. Whether it's you're afraid of a certain kind of people or a certain kind of lifestyle or a certain kind of whatever, it's because you don't know enough about it. Mm-hmm. And if you would have looked at the trend and seen that in the last 80 years, this is what things do with ups and downs, you would have been a lot better prepared, but I don't think many people are educated.
You have to get that education.
Yeah.
It's like that's ideal. That's the number one step. Educating yourself so you're prepared. That's how, if you look at the trends from, all the top investors, you see they're ahead of the curve. They pull their money out. If they're pulling their money out of the market, there's a sign there. I mean, there's a reason why they're pulling their money out. So you should take those steps and learn from the people that are, progressing, that are at that top level of success, right?
Mm-hmm. And another thing I want to talk about too is like there's so much. I feel like humans in general, and I've talked about this before. I'm a huge believer in this. Is like humans just in general, like they overcomplicate things, right? Yeah. And so I think sometimes just taking that first step, like you realize it's not fear, right? You realize like there's not some dangerous alligator there that's going to eat you, right? Mm-hmm. All it is just another step, right? Exactly. It could be a step that you've never seen before, but that doesn't mean that is true fear, that it's actually going to attack you, that's actually going to hinder you or hurt you.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. So I think just being actionable, right? We talk a lot about like building that knowledge and whatnot. Knowledge truly is useless if you don't utilize it.
Yeah.
Right? So you got to
add it together.
Exactly. But also, I mean, you have to think about it like this. Fear is also good because it drives people as well. So like you have to look at it both ends of the spectrum. Like what I'm doing at work, like every day I come into work, it's kind of like, it's stressful, it's intense. I am at some sort of fear because I don't know what to expect. I mean, I'm managing $10 billion. So you could use it to your advantage as well. So that
is true.
So you could look at it from both ends of the spectrum.
That's the way I like to think about it, is the stress in my life is stress that I choose. Instead of this unnecessary stress. Yeah, the stress that I don't know what to look out for.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like a monk.
Exactly.
Yeah,
stress is something you choose. That's an emotion you choose.
Yeah.
But most people don't see it like that.
And they let the emotions control them.
Exactly.
Instead of having it get me to rise to my highest and best, because I know that that's what I can do. Like if I'm facing a stressful situation, it'll bring the best out of me, because I'll need that to overcome that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think the healthy stress is coupled with that healthy recovery. Like we all know you've had those days where you've worked your butt off, but the rest has never been better. Like what we've talked about. Like when you've given yourself your all and you've gone through that thing and it's over and it's behind you, the relaxation and the feeling you get, it's that you're putting yourself through the ringer in a way. But it's the one you chose. And I love the thing about the alligator, because that's another thing that humans, like trends, we have built into us, evolution, to say that thing that over there that you've never done before could kill you. Yeah. But once you get down to the logic side.
Exactly.
Not today, maybe 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, maybe 1,000 years ago.
But not today.
So I would say, again, with that, if stress is a choice, think about it tomorrow. When you wake up in the morning, you're driving to work. Are you stressed out in the car, having anger issues with the other drivers on the road? Like, think about where you stand. And the only way to practice and actually be able to control your stress is through meditation. Just give yourself some peace. When you get home from work tomorrow, sit down and think about, just don't think, just be present. And that's really the power of now, right? Another great book I read. I would highly recommend reading The Power of Now. It's a book about being present in the moment, and again, choosing whether or not you want to be stressful or choosing a different emotion, right? So,
well, I just want to say, I kind of want to have the last thought. I'll give the last thought to you. Here's what I want to say. This is a challenge for the week. Start with this meditation. Just start right now with 10 deep breaths. There's this thing I do at night before I go to bed. I breathe into like 3 things that I could have done better today, or I wish I would have done different. 3 things I'm glad I did today, and 3 things that I'm grateful for. And I love that. It fills me up. But if that's too much for you right now, just start with like 10 deep breaths where all you're doing is just breathing and listening to your breath. Because man, there's like a magic in it. You're like inviting the universe to come in and hang out with you. To release the day, the stress you chose.
Wow.
Choose to be great. Wow. Honestly.
You guys heard it. Actionable steps for you guys to do this week. We're so excited to hear the progress. If you guys got something going on, shoot us a comment, hit us up on Facebook, shoot us an email.
That's right.
Whatever you want. We love to hear the progress, guys. But until then, lifestyle investing with Ludomir, Mike, myself.
Peace.